Hi everyone. Happy New Year 2017. I hope you guys are feeling excited about the new year. I am excited, but at the same time, I recognize the level of insecurity and anxiety that exists amongst us and not knowing what the future holds because the things that used to provide from some form of security no longer power, wealth, all those things don't really give any assurance of security. And the only thing that assures at this point is a trust and a belief in God. And so I encourage everyone to place your foundation and base your foundation and place your trust in God and know and hold tightly to Him, because that really is the only source of security. He knows the end from the beginning and is able to give us an assurance that even if we don't know tomorrow, He knows tomorrow. With that said, I want us to dive straight into the poem for the week. The poem for today is titled Home. You remember the name of your grandfathers and your grandmothers and the names of your uncles. You tell them the names of your aunties, like the one who wiped your butt as a child and sang you to sleep. You remember them. You remember your mother, her eyes, and how she looked at you when she wanted the truth. You remember how she looked at you when you were 13 and she bought your first bra, how she was smiling at you. You remember the day she told you how to count the days, to know you have become a woman when the blood first came. You remember it all. You remember how she couldn't finish college but woke you up every morning to prepare you for school. You remember your father. You remember how he always called you with love, how he tells everyone his daughter will be great. You remember how the job hurt his knees, but he never complained. You remember your grandfather and the stories he always told you. You remember their names. You remember your village. So when the darkness visits, when home seems so far away, start calling all their names, and I promise they will come to keep you company. Remember whose daughter you are. Speak with pride like you have been taught. Do not lower your head, just like your father taught you. Do not stutter. Do not break apart. There are so many ancestors back home praying for you. Do not let the distance break your heart. A lot of us can relate to this poem because we are so many miles away from home. We are in countries that's not the place of our birth, because we went out to seek different opportunities, further our education, or just have a different life in general. And so I'm just going to encourage you to know that you're not alone, that so many of us know how it hurts to be many, many miles away from home. And the funny thing about it is people back home don't understand. They believe that we're living in the glamour because there are pictures and all of that, but they cannot sense the pain that's in our heart from being that far. And people here ask the question, how do you like it here? And when you just say, well, it's okay, that's what I say. When they say, oh, so how do you like it out here in America? My answer is always, it's okay. It is okay because it's not home for me. I would rather be home. I would want to be home. So, people out here don't quite get it. They want us to be so fascinated by the fast cars, so fascinated by the buildings and the roads. And even when we have all of that, home is still home despite whatever. So I just want to encourage you who is missing home, who is so far away, who spends hours on the phone, on Skype, on WhatsApp, trying to keep in touch with our family members, that you are not alone. That you can call the names, you can remember all these things, you can play music that reminds you of the good old days. But let these memories fuel you to reach for your goal. Do not settle for mediocrity out here. Reach out to be the best you, knowing that you have no limits, despite the fact that you are a stranger in a foreign land. But that opportunity will be yours if you prepare to grab it. If you work as hard, knowing that you're equipped, knowing that you have all that you need to succeed, even in a strange land. I hope this has encouraged you, and just want you to know that you're not alone. Join a community and be a part of them that will help with the coldness, with the homesickness, with how you feel deep down inside. Guys, until next Tuesday, this has been Excel. Remember, the only foundation we have, the only security we have in today's day and age is in God. God bless you. Bye.